Hey, it's Amber. Welcome to today's vlog. Today is a very average, nothing special kind of day, which honestly are the types of days that I've been craving the most lately, so I thought I would take you with me. Every morning for us starts with breakfast. I've been trying to get it in my head that there is no such thing as, quote, breakfast foods, so I'm roasting some potatoes, at least for Alex and I, and anytime that I'm making a breakfast that is going to take a little bit of time, I always use that time to try to tackle some low-hanging fruit type of chores. So just quick things like tidying up Kai's room, making my bed, getting myself ready. I know that's not a chore, but sometimes when you have toddlers, it certainly feels like it. This was actually really good. I just topped the potato with cottage cheese, a drizzle of olive oil, some honey, flaky salt, crushed red pepper, and it's a pretty easy meal too. So I was very satisfied. And if you wanted to make it a quick morning meal, you could roast the potato the night before. And being a mom, it is not uncommon for me to end up eating last and sometimes by myself, but being an introvert, that does not always bother me. Alex ended up working from home today, so we snuck away to Lowe's really quickly because he needed to grab something, I can't remember what, and I needed to grab some fertilizer for my potatoes in particular. I did not realize that they are very heavy feeders, so they were starting to look kind of yellow and rough. And right when we got home, I immediately, after a quick scooter break for Kai, I immediately was like, I need to apply this fertilizer right now. This was the highlight of my week. My compost is finished, mostly. I had to stop adding to it for a couple of months to allow the process to finish, the breakdown process, which kind of felt wasteful after composting for so long, but I knew it had to be done if I wanted to be able to use it soon. And we got a few sieves because there are still some chunks in there like sticks and avocado pits, but it was very, very simple to just dump some of the compost into the sieve, use my fingers to kind of sift through it, put the chunks back in the bin, and afterwards we were left with this really beautiful, rich, nutritious compost, which was so much easier to make than I would have ever imagined. I was planning on waiting to use the compost until I was going to water my garden, but I noticed that it looked like it was going to rain, so I immediately ran out to my tomatoes, my basil, and my zucchini, which have been growing vigorously, and added some to the base of those plants and just kind of scratched it in. And lo and behold, minutes after I finished, it started pouring down rain, which was great because rainwater is extra nutritious for plants as well. Something I really love about my husband is that most weeks he will offer to make dinner for one night during the week, which I really appreciate. It's just one less thing I have to think of, at least for a day. So while he was making dinner, I decided to make myself a little mocktail. I saw this on Instagram. It's a dirty martini mocktail. And okay, I've never had a dirty martini in my life, but your girl just likes sour things. I will drink pickle juice straight out of the jar. So when I saw this, it just appealed to me and I do really like it for whatever reason. So if you're similar, you might like it too. It's been so hot that I've been using the evening time to get a lot of outdoor chores done. So oftentimes when Kai goes to bed, I slip outside and pull some weeds or prune some plants, just anything to avoid working outside in the blistering heat. And I end pretty much every night with a hot cup of tea or a hot chocolate. Just some kind of warming beverage always helps me to unwind from the day and prepare for sleep. So that is it. That was my day. Thank you so much for spending it with me. I hope you're having a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.